Welcome to Space Coast Live. I'm Jenna Wood, and today we're coming to you from Space View Park in Titusville. Located minutes from downtown Titusville, Space View Park is a prime rocket launch viewing venue here on the Space Coast because of its close proximity to the launch pads. It's only 15 miles across the river from Kennedy Space Center, making it a top spot for you to watch upcoming rocket launches. Now, just in a few days here in Titusville, the Space Coast Warbird Airshow will be taking place on April 6th through the 8th. And it's going to be an action-packed weekend full of jet demos and aerobatics.
Today, I'm at the Valiant Air Command Warbird Museum in Titusville. Here you can see vintage military aircraft on display, some of which they've restored on site. As you walk in, you're greeted at Memorabilia Hall, where there's plenty of historical memorabilia on display to check out. Can't get enough of this history? Well, from April 6th through 8th, you'll get to see it in action at the Space Coast Warbird Airshow.
Coming here, they'll see a lot of the history of the aircraft that we have here, and it'll be on display, and we'll have people there to explain a lot about what that airplane is and what it's done and the history of it.
Friday night will feature a fantastic fireworks show, then Saturday and Sunday it'll be air-to-air combat, reenactments, pyrotechnics, and more. The big show this year will be a reenactment of Pearl Harbor. It'll honor fallen veterans and survivors.
I've made my way over to one of the memorials here at Space View Park. Now, this park is one of a kind because it celebrates astronauts and those who helped America lead the world in space exploration. It's truly a treasure here on the Space Coast. Speaking of treasures, Cherie Down Park in Cape Canaveral is one as well. With more on that, here's Dalton Smith.
Florida Space Coast has miles upon miles of beautiful beaches, but today I'm taking you to Cherie Down Park on the north end of Brevard County. This is a great area because it's centrally located between the Cocoa Beach Pier and Port Canaveral, giving you plenty of opportunity to escape the crowd and find a piece of beach just to yourself. For anyone visiting with their family, this is a great park because it has all the amenities you need, including bathrooms, showers, picnic benches, and lifeguards. Not to mention, Cherie Down is only about 5 minutes from Port Canaveral, so if you're coming in on a cruise ship or booking a snooze and cruise package, this is the spot to hit so you can enjoy the beach and make it back to the ship. The beaches in Port Canaveral are absolutely beautiful and some of the best on Florida's Space Coast, so make sure you check it out on your next visit, and we'll see you on the beach.
Space View Park is located just minutes from the heart of downtown Titusville, where you can partake in delicious food from one of the many bars and restaurants in the area. Now let's check in with the Smooth Bear on his latest with the Space Coast food scene.
I'm here in Cocoa Beach at Coaster's Taphouse, where they've got great food, craft cocktails, they've got wine on tap, and they've got burgers that are so exotic. Let's go check it out. This is one of those inventive burgers that I was telling you about. This is the Pastrami Burger, and as you can see here, it's incredible. It looks like it's the greatest thing that has ever blessed this earth. Oh yeah, you see there, that's pastrami. There's a Thousand Island cheese, can't be it. Let's try some pork knuckle. Oh man, the meat is incredible, seasoned perfectly. It's gonna pair really well with my beer, but I think I wanna try some cocktails. One of my favorite things about Coaster's Taphouse is that there's a ton of local influence. They've got local beers on tap. They've got one of the biggest selections of wine on tap in the area. And also they age spirits with local ingredients right here. So this one is an agave spirit, similar to a tequila. And there's also a rum we're gonna try. I love a place that loves to stick to the Florida Space Coast. We've got so much to offer here. That's one thing that I think Coasters really does right. Coasters Taphouse is a must-see in Cocoa Beach. If you're here, whether you're a local, whether you're here on vacation, at any event, you gotta check out Coasters Taphouse.
Titusville is home to some of the best nature viewing here on the Space Coast, but if you're looking to get a unique and up-close view of nature, make sure you check out an airboat ride.
When most people think about a day on the water on the Space Coast, they think surfing or fishing, and we're not doing any of that today. We're out here at the end of Lake Washington, and I've been on the water a lot, but going on an airboat is hands down one of the most action-packed adventures you can do. I hear we're gonna see a ton of alligators, all kinds of wildlife, and I haven't even been out here. So Captain Mike is gonna take us on the water. We're gonna have a good time. Let's go.
So just seeing his head tells you a lot about him. And a 10-foot alligator is going to be roughly 25 years old.
Okay, we just got done and that was absolute insanity. We saw no less than 200 alligators, a ton of birds, and it blew my mind. Done a lot of stuff on the Space Coast. That was one of the coolest. So on your next trip, make sure you check it out. We'll see you out there.
I hope you guys enjoyed our look at Space View Park today. This has been another episode of Space Coast Live. I'm Jenna Wood, and we'll see you next week.